You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and the continent of Africa. Remember, it is not a place that defines the status of the people. Rather, it is the people that define the status of the place. As we continue our journey of financial literacy, we're going to be looking at the topic, going into consumer debt was a big mistake. One of the things that makes people make this big mistake is the inability to say no. They want to have a sense of belonging. They want to become part of the society. And somebody who has just come to the Western world or has been there for some years, but wrongly advised, suggestions were given to the person, why do you want to spend your money when you can get a loan from the bank? When you can use store cards and credit cards to furnish your house, get a car, buy clothes, buy food, and you start paying installments. They start getting all this. And people say this is how people do it in this society. It's a credit nation. Credit is built into the fabric of the nation. This is how people live. Now, if that person doesn't have capacity to ask questions, to say, no, I don't want to live like every other person. This is me. I'm not everybody, and everybody is not me. I wasn't living like this before, so why should I be living like this now? I've changed location, but it doesn't mean that I need to change who I am. I can develop in other areas, but the things that I've subscribed to, values, I'll keep my values. Now, some people don't have that capacity. They've not built it over time to say no. They just subscribe that this is what everybody does. I was told that this is how everybody lives, and I'll start living that way. Another reason people go into consumer debt is lack of financial literacy. Because if you look at it, why should you be buying things that depreciate in value? Why should you be making somebody rich, organization rich, and making yourself poor by paying interest on the loan, on the credit that you have received? Why should you commit tomorrow's money that you haven't even earned to today's expense because you can buy now and pay later? If you sit down and look at it, it doesn't make sense. And before the person knows, the person sees that they are struggling because as their income comes in, it goes out again. Now, the good news is this. If you have discovered that there's a big mistake and you are willing to make a change, it means that you have learned from this mistake. And when you find yourself in a hole, you want to stop digging. There's no point digging again when you're already in the hole. You want to come out of the hole. So when we learn from our mistakes and that of others, we become wiser. That means our decisions will change, our actions will change, we are well informed, and our attitude will change. The fact that you have made this big mistake doesn't mean it can't be corrected. It's going to take some sacrifices because you need to make payment. Now, the banks, the financials, those who are in the financial services, the shops, they are not charities. You've taken their goods. You've promised to make payment. So they want their payment with interest. Sometimes if you look at the interest on some of these cards, even when you invest money, you don't get such back. So it's good that you have discovered where you are. It's good that you're going to make changes. And like I said, when you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. So how to pay off the debt should be on the agenda. How to stop creating such debt again, making such debt again must be on the table. Now, if you start doing this, you have a story to tell. Now, if you've been getting value from our videos, we'd like you to consider subscribing to this channel, clicking on that like button and sharing with others. Remember, a candle does not lose its value by giving light to others. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.